Hello, Art of the Hook and Needle. I just wanted to touch base today in regards to what we're up to at Art of the Hook and Needle and locally as well. I meet with a local group, which we spoke about in previous videos, and it's an amazing group of ladies that get together once a month, and we just enjoy and learn from each other, talk about our hobby, and socialize as well as create projects. This year, we decided to do an annual charity in which we were making gifts for local Kathy's House, which is a nonprofit and houses families that are receiving treatment. We love that choice as a charity because it is all encompassing. It's children, adults, the entire family. And it opened up the doors in regards to what we could produce creatively for the gifts that we are going to be giving. I also wanted to share with you some tips and tricks about some things that we're doing. What I did was I went to eBay and I had found these cello bags that are 9 by 12, and you literally can get, 25 of them for $5. So what is amazing is that we can put our gift in the you know, cello bag and, make it nice and clean, and so that they can open it and it just be fresh instead of, in a box or whatever. So this was a shawl and completed by Shauna Roberts Designs. And we have a market bag. Sorry, I can't take these out because I already put them. I should have waited and showed to highlight the things that were made. But the market bag is really nice because some of the families are there for quite some time and they have to go shopping and get their necessary items that they need. So I'm sure whoever receives this will be, loving their new reusable grocery bag, market bag, whatever you want to talk about it. And then we have a scarf that was done in a beautiful stitch that was there. So the cello bags are really neat, and they're pretty affordable. I also went to Etsy and our local group name. We have a local group name for our club, and I had ordered from Etsy for about $15 labels that were organic cotton, and they were able to put the labels on the gifts that we're going to be giving as well. So it, handmade with love with our group name, and that's it. Just makes it gives it a better, a finished touch in regards to the recipients and the gifts that they'll be receiving. Excited because we're entering into hot weather. This is our prime time, ladies. But seriously, winter is, oh, say hi to Rusty. Winter is, he wants some attention. Look at Rusty. Okay, so we'll pet him so he doesn't start barking at us. Okay, so we are entering into sweater weather, scarf weather, hat weather. This is exciting. It's really sad, but obviously people who yarn, are excited about this time of year because a lot of our gifts and things that we make are, for this type of weather. Also, I wanted to share real quick that this is the gift that I have not baked up yet, but this will be my probably third knitted project. I did knitting a great while back, and I just discovered that I wanted to go back to my main for a while was crochet, and I'm going to do both, but I'm bisexual, and I think that going back and forth between projects is kind of creatively fun for those that can do both. Sometimes, crochet, you can learn more stitches, and knitting, gives a finished, beautiful piece. But this hat is called the Gilmore Girls inspired hat by Studio Knits, and it was super simple. It basically is a ribbed a ribbed edge at the bottom, and then a 3x2 ribbed throughout the top. And what I learned during this project that was new to me was double point needles. Um, it was very challenging to get used to the needles, but I was so excited to finish the project, and actually the videos out on YouTube are amazingly great, in regards to it's not that hard. It's just getting used to have it working with all those needles at the top of the hat. And then my next venture probably in learning will be the magic circle, because that apparently is the in thing and easier than the double points. But I think I'm okay with the double points. I do probably need to buy the end tips because I feel like I'm gonna lose my stitches off the end, and then if I got those end tips, I would not feel like that, and it would be easier for me to and quicker to get the finished product out. But this palm was not store bought. It's actually made by Shauna Robert's Designs again. I purchased these from her, and what is so cool about this palm is that it has a button. I'm gonna put that up there so you can see. And so the recipient can take they can wear it without the palm, because I actually went and made the hole really small at the top. And also they can take it off to wash the hat. This is very affordable, and actually, if not cheaper than store-bought palms, that are not like this, but I love that it's kind of fuzzy and big, and it ended up being such a great with this yarn. Okay, so I'm going to share, I'll just show you real quick the button. And the fur was obviously, made from just regular fur. And it just opens up the door, like you can do black fur, you can do brown fur, you can do white fur. I just purchased them from Shauna Roberts Designs because I don't really want or have the time to be creative like that. So I will just purchase from her and have my stock for winter. I will put the link for that when I'm done, at the end when I upload the video. But I also wanted to share, obviously, you see, we talk about purple. That is my favorite. I enjoyed that hat so much that what I've done is I actually have, I'm making another one. And that one is for a gift, for a family member. And I love, this is Karen Simply Soft, and this is how it's transitioning throughout the hat, which is it's kind of neat the way that it's coming out. And the Karen Simply Soft, I'm also going to be making a matching probably scarf and mittens, or to go with that hat. But I wanted to share that because on Amazon you can purchase this in bulk, and the color is grape violet raisin. I will put the link in the bottom. It's on our website, www.artofthehook.com. And I was super excited that you could buy it in bulk and receive 3 skeins. So you can also buy it, individually at the stores. But what I find is I'm very specific about the color choices that I like to use, and then I get frustrated because I'll, look and I'll go to, the store, and the color choice won't be there. So then I'll end up, trying to search it online and try to find it. Or sometimes what I do is, look up the colors online that are available to me, and eventually, just purchase what I need from Joanne or Michaels. But I support the yarn shops as much as possible with these are, I love, my challenge with hats is I like to get, washable material, and so that it can be washed and the wear and tear of it can last a long time. Like for instance, this is we talked about I've worn this a couple times, but it's this one is sheep cheese, and it is using look at the transition. I will go into other colors, but the person who I'm making this loves purple as well, so I was excited to hear that they enjoy purple as their favorite color. So then I found this amazing, yarn, and it's really, but the part about knitting that I enjoy is that when you knit up a skein of yarn, it's like a you don't know what's going to with the variegated, you don't know how it's going to end up turning out. And I'm in love with the how the striping is occurring. Even though it's a little bit, off on that, it makes it a creative and unique um, hat. But this is the rim, and it actually, hang on, beautiful. Like the way that it lays is um, is stunning. Just fun. So I'm excited about that. And our group is again, doing the charity, and we do the annual drive. I believe that, these beautiful, wonderful handmade gifts that we make and the creativity that's put into it, people who are having a hard time and getting through a very hard time in their life, just to have a moment of, wow, somebody thought about me and created this beautiful, unique item and took the time to make that. We're heading into November, which is a time of reflection and gratitude. Um, so it's a perfect time of the year. We chose October because, November and December is hard for the holidays, in regards to us getting together in our local group. So, but I'm sure that they, no matter what time of the year, is great, but a lot of the charities receive at the end of the year, and it's kind of neat to actually be in the forefront of doing that earlier because they, receive all at the end of the year. And then they, have opportunity for these items before they receive their normal, flush of gift giving and things like that. So I'm excited to share all these things with you today, and I hope that you enjoy seeing our tips and tricks. And again, I'll put all of the links to the things that I've spoken about today. And have a happy day and happy yarning. Thanks.